Welcome, Taurus, to your monthly love reading for July 2018. So let's check into what's going on with you. All right. So we're going to look into the overall energy. For Taurus, or theme that you might experience. Overall energy for Taurus and love for July 2018. So a happy relationship, a happy home, a happy marriage for some of you. If you're not engaged with somebody or getting engaged, this is just enjoying yourself with the company of others, and just having a good time. So that does look very good. So emotionally, there's some stability. There is some stability there. Sometimes it might not be everything that you want throughout the month, but this is trumping the energy this month. So that's very good. All right. So let's see the energy of person coming towards you. For Taurus, energy of person coming towards you. That particular person needs to make a decision. Now, some of you are making a decision as well, and maybe it's about a home, maybe it's about a relationship, like really tying the knot, putting it out in the open. You're committed, you're getting married, whatever it might be. They're thinking about certain things, and I feel like that's part of the reason I say, like, maybe everything that you want is not going to be complete happiness. So somebody's at a standstill, whoever you might be dealing with. They're thinking about a decision with you. All right. And as you are thinking about them, if you're not dealing with somebody else, you're thinking about, if you're single, you're thinking about maybe a home. What am I going to do? Who do I want to speak to? Who do I want to get to know? These kind of things. Who aligns with my vibration? So let's see your response. Let's see your response. What is your response to that particular energy? So I feel like a lot of you may be dealing with a Leo, but this is a struggle with waiting, the tension that might be there. You're like, why is somebody trying to decide on me? Or why is somebody taking so long to formulate a decision, to move forward? Or what are we going to do? Why are we constantly just waiting around? So that could be a lot of pent-up emotions that you do have. Some of you might feel like you're forced to do something that you don't want to do, so that could be very tense. Sometimes these are like anger management issues, very tense issues where you're just riled up and to the extreme when you know something is not right, where you see strength as a major arcana in reverse. So there's some tension within you because somebody is deciding, because something may have gone wrong with the connection with this relationship. It doesn't mean it can't be fixed, but something went wrong. So let's see your response. Now, that was your response. What is your partner's response or love interest? How might they respond to you? So I see like a crash course. So again, another major issue of them, you're angry, they're angry, so things come to a halt. So there may be some friction between you and your romantic partner where things might not move forward in some way. It doesn't mean that it won't work out, but I feel like there could be arguments, disputes, tense altercations, things like that going on, where you two have to kind of breathe, get some space between one another, kind of go your separate ways for a little while, and then come back together and see how things might go with the connection. So let's see. And sometimes this could be because of someone else involved in your situation. Doesn't have to be that way, but that could be part of the case. Cancer, Leo, and then you have water energy there. All right. What is your advice? Advice for Taurus for July 2018. The star is coming out as be hopeful, be optimistic, try to embrace whoever it might be. It could be someone new because of the Two of Swords that's going this way, that way, two different choices, or just trying to figure out what you want. But this is the energy when things are not moving forward as quickly as you would want to. Don't give up hope. Don't feel despair. Don't give into those kind of emotions. I feel this is where things are moving right. So grab onto this and try to stay happy to continue to have things roll over in your direction. All right. So the outcome for Taurus, let's see, for July 2018. Outcome. Potential outcome for some of you. Oh, okay. So we did speak about the commitment. moving. This is celebrating, enjoying your time with somebody, getting to know them, spending time with them, but this could be literally moving in. A lot of food, gatherings, dancing, music, whatever it is, having fun, but some kind of celebration is there with you and someone else, so that does look extremely good. All right, so let's clarify the Two of Swords for the person or energy coming towards you. So clarify the Two of Swords. Yep, and this is love, and it's like new love, or love that is being renewed or healed or something like that. Some of you may be, feeling these things, and it could be a friend for some of you like that. Could be falling for a friend, or just trying to heal a rift between you and a certain friend, or something like that could be going on. But I feel like, and it could also be a child, pregnancy as well, trying to figure out whether or not to add someone, another soul, to the connection of you two. So that could be something that's there for a lot of you out there, which that looks really good. So, and let's clarify one more card. Why clarify the Chariot in reverse for Taurus. Yeah, hard work. That's an issue for a lot of you out there. Sometimes you might drop the ball, you might not like the job that you're at, sometimes not being ambitious enough and distracted in some way. So this tells you to do this, so that you can move forward. Sometimes you might feel like you have to completely relocate, or your romantic partner has to relocate for you two to be together, and that might be an issue, and that's why they probably can't move forward when I see this combination. So that could be a big question, whether or not to do that, and you might not be able to make it come together because of that big distance and having to move and change homes, residence, and all those kind of things. So because someone else was established in a different area already, so that might be an issue, but looks really good. So let's see messages for Taurus for July 2018 in love, romance, angels for Taurus for July. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. That's the someone that you've known for some time, or someone that you're contemplating on getting to know them, tying the knot and moving forward. It tells you to go ahead and try. And if you're watching this video, that means that this energy is probably for you, so you might know who this particular person might be. All right, so let's see messages for July 2018 11. Okay, and pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. That's the kind of weighing the pros and cons of this particular energy, of how they might be treating you, whether or not it's communication, clear communication, being honest, how much you two get into the tension is there, how much you rile each other up, issues that need to be addressed. Don't brush over them. All right, handle them, address them, and don't have a fear of doing that. So let's see, one card, a special card for the month for Taurus from the fairies for July 2018. We have marriage, right? It says this fairies join you in celebrating wedding bliss. So literally, some of you could be contemplating a marriage, moving away from maybe something that didn't work out a while ago into something new, and literally marriage. If it's not literally getting the wedding ring, it's moving in together, saying that we're together, and that's something like a marriage, so that could definitely be something in the cards for many of you out there, moving towards that, or literally having it happen this month. All right, so I hope that the messages did help out. Lots of love to you, lots of light, tons of healing vibes. You can always go to psychicloveheals.com to schedule something personally for your energy, as these are general. All right, have a good one.